Pillar Chase 2. A game you've probably heard about or seen on YouTube, Roblox, or from word of mouth. The question here today is, what is Pillar Chase 2? Pillar Chase 2 is a Roblox asymmetrical horror game to the likes of a very watered-down Dead by Daylight. I do understand the stigma behind Roblox as a platform, but I'm here to shed some light on a growing game, and why I personally think you should give it a try. The aim of the game is survival. Waste the killer's time while the killer tries their best within said time frame to kill everyone. Simple, right? Except you're wrong. Killers come in various ranges of shapes, sizes, abilities, passives, and stats. So the best counteract to killer, you must first understand their killers and their powers. So with all that being said, let's dive into some of the mechanics you will be facing during play. Below every player, there is a red number corresponding to who gets the killer cake first, and who gets it last. You can increase this number in various ways as the survivor. On that note, our next topic is survivors. Your goal is to survive. It's that easy. How you go about surviving, however, is not easy. The game doesn't tackle getaways properly in any aspect besides running and the occasional power-up. It can be frustrating at times to be the first schmuck getting mulched for no apparent reason with no power whatsoever to stop this. Surviving, however, grants you coins and an increase to your red number. If you weren't so unfortunate, you have the ability to farm coins by doing the current objectives in the top right. Doing all of these decreases the timer a small bit to make the time needed to win shorter. This will also increase your red number by 1. This means you play well, you kill well. Around the map are flashlights for dark maps and medkits for when you take damage. You can only gain 50 coins per match, which I personally believe is a bit ridiculous, but it's fair when I get to the next point. Power-ups. Power-ups are something that can aid you in the surviving corner. Purchase these with coins at the booth in the lobby. These include the Doomfist Gauntlet. The Doomfist Gauntlet hits the killer like a truck, knocking them away, but has limited uses. You can't sprint with it either. Stefano guides you to objectives. Stefano! Weird Mask. If you wish to project your humanity and have some fun as a silly zombie, this is right up your alley. You can aid the killer by using this, and the killer can't kill you. I will not get into upgrades, as they are limited, and I'll be honest, they didn't really help me out too much in my games. Now on to the fun part. The killers! Playing as the killer is a very, very fun experience, when you aren't chasing that one guy that has infinite stamina. Depending on who you pick, will spice up your hunting experience. These killers are Vapor, your first starting killer. Not the fastest killer in the shed, but hits like a truck. Can teleport and make spiders that eat people's ankles like corn on the cob. You can also teleport to your spiders if they don't smash them like a pumpkin. The teleporting sets any nearby player's heart attack value to true. Rosemary, your second starting killer. Quick on its feet, loud as a shriek. This killer is well-rounded and uses goblin screams and clicking to find out exactly where you live and never let you leave. From this point on, you gotta pay that sweet, sweet coinage to get your next set of killers, which include A.O. Oni. The classic purple-faced yandere developer has appeared once again to commit identity fraud, eat you like Fredbear, and look like that one guy that turned into Thanos at the airport. You can't find out who died as he perps up your list of players like Flarp on the ceiling. The Fogborn. Ah yes, the infamous Dweller clone, come to make your keyboard pieces attend flight school. One glance at this guy will give you free VIP access to the lobby. There is no escape for you. Ask yourself, why are you chosen to lose 10 seconds into the match? However, if you don't look at him, unlike that poor fella thinking running makes a difference, then you were immune to death until that fella is toast. Just make sure to keep your head down and live. EXE. Sonic the Smeagolhog has jumped his way out of Friday night farting to snare you in black brambles. If you thought, oh boy, I got away, haha, look down, now up. Other than that, his Wabbit season escapades He is equipped with a grab attack like he's Potemkin, and you're a fresh spine. Oh, by the way, he can schmale you. Baldy.
Oh, hi there. Welcome to my hooker palace.
Baldy drops a notebook that, when touched, forces the players to do Tyler 1 level math whilst turning himself into Usain Bolt. He also has the ability to make you second guess your hearing before spouting,
Must have been the wind.
and then dying of death. He has infinite stamina and a ruler with your name on it. Uncle Samsonite. This party power demon is here to make you do the Macarena while smashing you into a red paste, or stealing you like the average uncle in their big white van. If you are within Samsonite's aura while he busts it down sexual style, you will be forced to bust it down as well. He can wiggle his fingers and jiggle his way into his domain, where he can access various amounts of doors that will reposition him somewhere on the map. If you are taken to his domain with prime shipping, you must find which doors your only escape.
Like that's ever gonna happen.
Springtrap.
I always come.
Claptrap always comes back to bludgeon you with his axe body spray. He is equipped with the ability to one-hit one guy really hard, make your copium supply vanish into thin air, leaving you wheezing for stamina, and become the embodiment of the smog that pollutes 90% of California. MX.
Hello, you guys are home? Hello?
Get ready to jump, as Nintendo sent their strongest soldier to sweep the shins of everybody named Mario or Luigi. This big angry apparition of a certain plumber is here to stomp you out like the Gary's Mod Workshop. Equipped with the ability to fortune tell with his latest victim's blood and charge at you like it's the Left 4 Dead 2 Versus mode, you better hope your name isn't Lucas. The Forest King. The Forest King is the peak of I can fix her mentality. Kitted with little heads of itself that pin you down with the weight of 10 fat men, this ghastly reminder of a certain princess will give you the Doomageddon virus with its glitches and bugs. If you touch the floating head of the king's ranked, you are cooked. Weird yellow smiling thing.
I'm here to see Smile Ghost. Smile Ghost. Smile Ghost. Smile Ghost.
Smile goes, I mean whist is a twist on the classic emoji that chased a New York man out of a basement. He now sports a demented smile, can spit explosive orbs, and a bloodlust that grants him player highlights and speed. Niloticus. So the man in the suit got added to this game. That's pretty cool. The man in the suit is the suit with a man in it. That means the suit's man is the man in the suit. And the suit has a man in it. That's a man in a suit. And the suit has a man in it. So the man in the soup is sporting extreme speed, a lunge equivalent to Black Friday hillbillies, and puking up your uranium dinner you were just pecking at. May the game have mercy on you, for the Zilla won't. That pretty much wraps up our current roster, with many more to come in the future. I do feel as though some parts of the game I have discussed are lacking and need improvement. Other than that, the game is extremely fun, and I hope you give it a bit of a run through. I'm Toonie Xenon, thank you for pilking by.